Hello everyone, I'm Kalen North, and welcome back to Terra Invicta. Today we're doing part 26 of our Protectorate campaign. Last time we decided that we were going to stop anyone who got in our way through whatever means necessary, which, maybe not the best thing to be doing, but it's what happened. We got Georgia unified into the EU finally, and so the EU now has every region it can get a claim on, and then some, I think. We've got that handled. We're working on taking some adjacent countries to the EU, try and get some bonuses with those. And we're going to start working on trying to unify Africa into one big mega nation that we can then control. One other thing from last time that I think we need to change is we need to really start boosting these global research projects a lot more. I'm going to start running 3 pips in all global projects, just because we really need those global projects to finish so we can get to our end game. And so I'm going to be deprioritizing a lot of our own projects. I am going to keep African Union going because I want to do that. But otherwise, we'll try and prioritize these. Once African Union finishes, we'll probably switch this down to 1 pip, unless a project we really want comes along. Right now, though, we're sitting well below CP cap, so we don't need our CP cap projects very badly. We're sitting very pretty in terms of mission control. We're doing great in terms of just territory controlled. We just need to make a little more progress on that front, or I guess a lot more progress on that front. We have 17% of the Earth's population and 18% of the control points, and we need to get those numbers way up while we work on other things. So, to that effect, I'm gonna take a quick look at experience points and orgs, actually, because I think I want to try and have Sean start working as an advisor more, with his pretty good science score and pretty good administration score in our mega nation in the EU. I did notice we have Pelican Nanomedicine, which gives +3 to science on a 2-star org, which is really nice. And so I kind of wanted to clear out some of the stuff he's got going on. Make him a little worse at investigation, but hopefully a lot better at science. We also have the Troleus Research Group, which gives some science. We have Ugjalt, which gives some science, and some security, which security would be nice in case any more assassins are running around. So I kind of want to go ahead and take off... I'm going to take off Foundation Hide at Hilder. I'm going to take off... and I'm going to go ahead and equip Pelican Nanomedicine. I want to buy that one for him for sure. We could potentially try and get him some more security with some of these orgs. I think... Does he have... Oh, no, he's not government. For some reason, I thought he was government. He's not government. He's an academic. That's fine. He could gain the government trait, potentially, but I don't think we're going to try and push that right now. Valhalla Works is kind of interesting, but we don't really need the projects that much now that we've got Skunk Works filling up Mercury. So I'm going to just try and find a way to get him the Troleus Research Group and Ugjalt, which probably means losing... I don't want to lose Philippus Extraction. I really like that 7% space mining bonus. I think I'm going to go ahead and lose Palatine Private Investigations, which is going to hurt his investigation score a lot. And probably Servasta Surveillance, because anything that gives science I want to keep, and anything that gives administration I probably have to keep. So we'll unequip those. And we have to assign some more orgs before we can continue. So we will equip Troleus Research Group. I'm going to equip Ugjalt. And then probably Cambria Instruments. Just get him a little more science income. And the information science research bonus could be nice too. So we'll take that. I think that's better than anything that was sitting out in the org marketplace right now. I could be wrong on that, but whatever. This will be fine. So now he's up to 17 science, so he'll be really good at advising. I do think he needs to go to ground for a moment, though, because like every faction has seen him. Same with Anjor, potentially. Although I think that every faction except Project Exodus doesn't have... almost certainly doesn't have a good assassin in it. Although his security is only 6, so it wouldn't take a great assassin in order to take him out. But I don't want to take a risk on that. So I'm gonna have Sean go to ground this turn. We'll just go to ground in St. Petersburg.
Evading pursuit. Reporting
in. Eric. Oh, what's Eric been doing? I think he's been clearing Xenofauna and Xenoflora. So we'll have him keep doing that. We'll have him go to Brazil.
to the LZ.
Anjor is not detected by Project Exodus, so I think we'll have him just go and clear alien life forms. I'm not sure what that alien structure in Brazil is. I should possibly do something about that. But I don't think I easily can yet, and unless I can get Anjor's command stat up to maybe 25, hopefully, it's going to be pretty hard to deal with. We could get rid of something like Fornax Technologies, or I don't know that Proteus Semiconductor's doing all that much for us. Maybe should have cleared some of these out and put them onto Sean, but that's fine. I'm gonna sell Fornax Technologies, I think, and go ahead and try and equip Joint Task Force 2, I think, to Anjor. I believe he can take it. Get his command score a little higher. So I'm gonna sell Fornax Technologies, and then we'll take Joint Task Force 2. What's Special Services Group? Oh, that's only +1 command still. So we'll go for this one. I don't know if there's anything... I don't see anything else that increases command other than those two right now, and so I'm not super worried about trying to get him anything else. We'll leave that where it is for the time being.
Where do you need me?
Madeline, let's see. I believe we were taking the EU back and possibly running some assassination missions lately. I don't particularly care to take out any of those counselors, so I'm not going to spend time on that. Priorities for the EU, let's see, their resting unrest is 1.2, so that's unfortunate, but we could try and put a little more into military or into some of these other things. They've got a very high democracy score, so military is going to be less about decreasing unrest and more about actually increasing miltech, so that's good. I think that with cohesion up to 4.6 almost, I'm gonna spread out a little bit more here. We want to keep welfare high, but I will put a pip in military, a pip in funding. Do I want a pip in build army or navy? I think I want a pip in build navy, and then we'll just spread that out across everything else. So that should still be pretty strong. We'll go for that, and then Madeline can, let's see, so we want to start working on Ethiopia still as our future home of the African Union, or future capital of the African Union, I should say. So it could be worth just running some stability there. We could also try and take some more control points, try to clear out Iraq or Iran. Could try and run a coup in Iran. I don't really want to do that because they have nuclear weapons, but I think that's already happened, so it's kind of a moot point. I think we'll go ahead and take a look at what a purge mission would be in Iraq. That's pretty good. Of course, they're running what we want, which is economy, so that's probably fine to leave alone for the time being. Urantika also could go and run a purge mission somewhere. I could just have her go take Mongolia back. Yeah, I think running military there is a waste. So
We are taking power.
I will take Mongolia back, and I'll try to take Iraq. It's gonna cost some influence to get the odds up, but we have plenty of influence to spare.
We're taking power.
So let's see, we set up global techs, we checked orgs and things, and level ups, and I think that's everything we need to do right away. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm assignments and run time. 10 minutes into the video. Otherwise...
Initiating deep cover.
Other things we want to do, we want to potentially try and start building up more infrastructure on Mercury or Mars, perhaps. Just to get more resources out of them. Or not more resources, but more like science and that kind of thing out of them. Alright, Vulcan torpedoes, I don't care about. Compact solid core fission reactor, I don't think we care about either.
Score one for the good guy.
Alright, we took out some xenoforming.
The LZ is secure.
We took out some more xenoforming.
We've removed some threats.
And we took Mongolia. Alright, so I'm going to set Mongolia to run economy and welfare, I guess. I don't know that we really want to do anything else there. I suppose we could run funding instead. Or mission control even. Yeah, we'll run economy and welfare. I want to just try and build up the Earth.
We are in control now.
Alright, and we succeeded here, so I want everything on economy. Do I want to run some welfare? I probably want to run some welfare. Keep that under control. And then run time. Let's see. More Project Exodus fleets. That's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. European Union could be defended. Yes, it could. We're not going to worry about that, though, right now. Let's go ahead and take some more control points, I think. We are... Did we... I'm trying to remember exactly what we've got going on Mercury right now. We've got a bunch of skunk works and not much else. So it could be worth trying to build some more things there at some point. Could also be worth trying to increase our mining operations there and elsewhere at some point. I think I'm not going to spend too much time worrying about that right now, though, because I think we're doing very well on space resources. And yeah, we're doing very well on space resources. So in the meantime, we will have Eric go ahead and continue to try and take out alien life forms. We'll go for these ones in Minneapolis.
At your service.
Urantika can... I kind of want to just go for these points in Iran. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. So we'll just try and run a purge mission there. That's not great odds. Let's do it anyway. 16 influence is fine. And then we'll have Madeline take the other one, run 16 influence into that as well.
Removing our enemies.
Anjor can go ahead and take out more alien buildup. I'm gonna have him take out the easy stuff instead of the harder stuff right now. I think if we can just fully clear some of the easy stuff, that'll be really good. And then we wanted Sean to start running advise missions in the European Union. Yeah, no one's quite ready to level up. Andro's close, but not quite there. Org Marketplace, is there more? Oh, hey. Army de Cabanieri, that's only +1. That's only +1. I'm looking for things that give at least as much command as they are stars, and I'm not seeing much. So I'm gonna hold off on that then. Confirm assignments. Go ahead and run time.
Offering counsel.
I'm going to put Sean on permanent assignment, I think, for now. We'll try and monitor who's detected him. But, again, I think only Project Exodus is really a potential threat at the moment.
The cat is in the box. The cat is alive. The cat is dead. The cat is not in the box. All cats ever born are in the box. The box does not exist. The box is a cat. You are the cat. Superior Judith Howell. The truth. Delisted social media video.
Yeah, so that was some druggy stuff. All right. Which, you know, if that's her thing, fine. I'm not gonna try and worry about that right now. All right, so we want to go and continue to get things that'll help us lead to the Sentinel complex. Let's see, we need arrival security, it looks like. I don't think we've done that one yet, so we'll go ahead and go for arrival security. Yeah, we'll go for that. And then we're going to keep on going for 3 pips on all of these. African Union should unlock in a month or so. Exotic hybrid systems. That'll give us a boost to military stuff, which we could use, but I don't know that I really want to do that. Alien computers gives a big boost to mission control and a little bit of a boost to knowledge. That's maybe more appealing, but only 2% is not that appealing.
By the number.
Alright, cleared out some more xenoforming.
Target destroyed.
Cleared out more xenoforming. And who got detected? Eric got detected. By who?
Cleaning things up.
Not Project Exodus, so that's fine.
Our associates were unable to take control.
Oh, we failed the purge mission.
We've removed
That's
some
fine.
threats.
We got the other one off. We'll go ahead and invest in economy and welfare. I'm going to actually put 2 pips into welfare because, oh my goodness, that is high inequality. We'll try to take the rest of that here shortly. We have a... Oh yeah. I'm not super enthused about any of these right now. I think we've got a fine set of orgs at the moment. Anjor is ready to level up. I'm going to give him another point of command because I want to get it as high as I can to potentially take out that alien structure. Sean is not quite ready to level up, but he should be soon, so we can give him some more science or maybe some more security. Madeline, we can now go ahead and run a purge mission in Iran. We'll take the executive.
Targeting the opposition.
Urantika, I'm going to have also run a purge mission in Iran,
Reporting
trying to take the security apparatus.
Removing our enemies.
Anjor, we're going to clear out xenoforming. We'll go for Bangladesh, I guess.
Taking it to them.
Eric will clear xenoforming. We'll do that in Dallas.
Going in hot.
And run time.
Offering
A lot of
assistance.
this is going to be just sort of waiting for projects to unlock. We really want to get more tech done. We want to get research campuses, I think, are something that we can potentially unlock here in the near future. Which will let us build up science on non-Earth worlds, which could be pretty handy. I'm pretty sure we didn't get a chance to get those yet. Yeah, we haven't seen research campuses yet. As far as other projects go, we could certainly go for something like guerrilla warfare. I don't know that we really want that because we're not using unrest missions all that much. Is there anything else that's really urgent? Management research is always an option. Stakeholder subversion if we ever want to do hostile takeovers again. I don't know that we need to because we're doing pretty well. Rival markets, again, same kind of thing, as orgs are not really our issue right now. I think I'm going to go for alien computers, get that knowledge bonus that we talked about a little bit earlier.
Target destroyed.
Alright.
Score one for the good guys.
The opposition remains in power.
Oh. Antika is not having a good day.
Our associates are now in charge.
I can't remember if she failed the last one or if that was Madeline. But hopefully she's not been turned. If she has been, then we're in trouble potentially, but that's okay. So we'll keep on running economy and welfare there. Yeah. All right, African Union is completed. Next project I'm going to run is probably just management research. I don't know that there's anything more important than that, really. I'm going to bring it down to a single pip, though, and really just focus on these global projects. So African Union. So Ethiopia now has claims on the entirety of Africa. So we are going to take advantage of that and start trying to expand Ethiopia's territory. As we decided in a previous session, we've sold out on our principles. So we're going to go ahead and do that with military might rather than via diplomatic means. In part because doing it by diplomatic means was proving incredibly painful with all of the unrested coups that kept happening. Flood in Belfast. All right, we'll deploy a team. We've got plenty of money in ops. Oh, and there's alien activity to go investigate. Where is that alien activity? It's in India. Okay. Or Bangladesh, not India. Bangladesh is Bangladesh invading India? Are they at war? No, China's at war. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe Bangladesh joined that war? Well, whatever's going on, it's weird. Let's see, Sean has still not been detected by Project Exodus, who we could try to go hunt down, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to have Udantika go ahead and investigate the alien activity in Bangladesh.
See what we can find.
I'm going to have Sean's going to stay on advised missions.
Ready for my mission.
Anjor's getting much better odds on that alien structure, but we're going to keep on taking out
Heading to the LD.
xenoforming for the time being. We'll give Eric the slightly easier
Ready for
one.
orders.
And then Madeline, I kind of want to go stabilize Ethiopia because their unrest value is going up. Oh, 3.7 isn't that bad, actually. Let's see. I want to ally... Oh, goodness. We're not allied to the European Union in Ethiopia. I want to change that. We want to ally to the European Union. We want to ally to Japan because those are the big militaries that we've got. We'll do that. We could have Japan go declare war on Somalia and have Ethiopia join in. We need to give Ethiopia a military first, which we can do probably via direct investment. They've got 4 pips into build army so far. So if I went and spent 56 in direct investment, that would cost us 38k and 63 influence. 63 influence is nothing. 38k is a lot, but I think that's probably worth it here. That would give us an army and let us start building the African Union. So let's do that. And I'm gonna have Madeline go to Japan and declare war on Somalia. So the way that unification via military conflict works is kind of weird. I'll sort of try and explain it as we're doing it.
Time to make our move.
Basically, if you can declare a war from a country that has a claim if you have, even if the Japanese forces take Somalia, as long as Ethiopia is involved in the conflict, which they can be as long as they have a military, Ethiopia will annex the territory of Somalia when the conflict ends, rather than us just gaining the control points. So, in the meantime, I'm going to have, because it's going to take a little while for the military to get there, I'm going to deploy the military to Ethiopia. Just get a head start on crossing the oceans. And when it arrives, then we can redeploy it to Somalia, where we've hopefully declared war at that point.
Offering support.
Let's see, Sean still has not been detected by... I mean, I should probably worry about other factions a little bit too, but I'm really mostly worried about Project Exodus because we didn't do anything to them.
Mission complete.
Select policy for Japan. I want to declare war on... Oh, goodness, I can declare war on a lot of people. I should possibly try to be at rivalry with less people. We're going to start with Somalia, though. Japan is asking Ethiopia to join its attack on Somalia. We will join the war. And yeah, that'll happen.
Target secured.
All right. The Ethiopian military is trying to move into Somalia now because it's being controlled by the AI until we get control of it at the end of the turn. Vapor Core Fission Reactor 3, I don't think we care about. We got some xenology info. What's going on here? Oh, Scandal in Brazil, and what's the Project Exodus one? New fleet. Okay. Alright, so we do control the Ethiopian military now, and I believe it is trying to transfer to Somalia. But we'll work on that further once it actually gets there. Meanwhile, we're gonna have Anjor keep clearing out alien life forms. We'll go to Georgetown.
We are going in.
Eric can go to Bolivia.
We're going in.
I'm here.
Urantika, let's see here. I wanna take a quick look at all these relations and make sure I don't have a ton of rivalries set. That yeah, okay. European Union and Japan are set to rivals. I don't want that. I don't want any of these rivalries. I'm gonna try and end all of them if I can. Oh, are we still at war with Mongolia? Okay. Well, we need to end that. We've got plenty of influence. Alright, so I'm going to have Urantika go ahead and set policy in the EU to end the war with Mongolia.
Heading to the capital.
Because
Ready
I
to
don't
go.
want that active. That could cause more atrocities. Are there any other wars that we're in that I've forgotten about? Yes, we're at war with Nigeria. So I'm going to have Madeline also set policy in the EU to end the war with Nigeria.
Heading to the capital.
And with that, we will confirm assignments and run time.
I will help them.
Unlocked a new project that I'm not too worried about. Japanese military is getting close. They will arrive in a few more days.
Mission complete.
Oh, I don't want to declare war. I want to seek peace. With Mongolia. And with Nigeria.
Policy direction complete.
Alright, so that ends those wars, so we're not as likely to get hit with an atrocity. And now for the wars that we do want, we're going to go ahead and deploy the Japanese military to Somalia. And the Central Army also is going to get deployed to Mogadishu.
The LD is secured.
Alright, National Defense Force is already trying to move there, so that's fine.
By the numbers.
Alright. We're taking out xenoforming.
I could set a puppy on fire on live TV, right? And it wouldn't change a bloody thing. That's how much they love me. Chairman Soren van Dijk, post-trial comments to the news media.
Yeah, the initiative's weird. Alright, well, we're going to go back to our tech tree. I don't remember what that one unlocked, but we still want to work towards ring habs, which means we need directed space research. Yeah, directed space research. So we'll go for that. And, yeah. Run time. Economic boom in Iran. Let's keep the good times rolling. I'm all about increasing GDP. Let's see, Eric's over here. Eric is going to go ahead and try and take out alien life forms in China. Let's see, who's ready to level up here? Is anyone? Sean is. Let's give him some more science. And keep on boosting that bonus to the EU. Let's see, we've got a bunch of orgs here. Scipio Technologies, that's not too interesting right now. Apiary Development Science. That's kind of cool. That would get us some more science stats for Sean, potentially. The Achilles Foundation, no, not so interesting. I possibly should have actually had Sean work on his administration score. Oh well, that's fine. I'm not gonna try and mess around with his orgs right now. But I am gonna have Anjor try and take out this alien structure. I don't know exactly what that's gonna do, but I don't like it, and it's in a servant-controlled territory, and I'm concerned that that could be bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in 64 ops. We're still doing all right on ops. We are a little lower than we have been, just because I spent a bunch during that assassination campaign. But 86% odds is pretty good. Urantika, let's see, we ended the wars in the EU. Do we need to run stability or anything in the EU? No. Things are improving in the EU, generally. So that's good. We need to get inequality down still. I'm gonna put another pip into welfare for the EU. We'll just try and do a little even more of it than we were. I think I want Madeline or Urantika to go and take out this control point in Iran. We'll put in a couple of influence, get up to 91%.
Ready.
And then I'll have the other one go and take Afghanistan back.
Targeting the opposition.
Just so we're getting as many neighboring countries to the EU as possible. That'll give us bonuses potentially if we, for example, lose a control point to the servants again, which hopefully we won't because we took out some aliens, but, you know, just in case. All right, we are at war. We are
Offering assistance.
being violent and not very protectorate-y. Oh, we didn't actually. I thought the National Defense Force was moving. Whoops. Well, I'm just going to deploy them back to their home region. We're going to do all of the military work with other forces because Ethiopia's military score is 3.5, whereas Japan's military score is 4.7. So Japan is going to be way more effective at taking territory. Broadcast outlet, I'm not too worried about. I think it's a building that just gives a little more influence.
The biggest gun. Sometimes it's not even about who's got the most guns. Often, it simply comes down to who can reload fastest. Colonel Hans Castillo, 5 moves ahead.
All right. Well, that's happening. We could try and take this project back from Project Exodus, or we could just let them keep doing it and like put less pips into it and focus more on the ones we do have control over. I think I'm gonna do that just because I don't care that much about it. I think 2 of the 3 projects is enough. So I'm gonna switch over like that for now. Let's see. Meanwhile, civilian quantum computing gives economy and a CP cap boost of 10. I like that. I'd rather have that than quantum batteries. So we will change priorities for now. Oh, that's expensive. 25k. Well, it'll finish eventually, and we can always prioritize it again later if we need to. Laser engine, I'm not going to worry about at the moment.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Score 1 for the good guys.
All right, and we got more alien hate for taking out their structure. But let's see, we got a veritable treasure trove of extraterrestrial technology. All right, well, we took out the alien structure, so that's probably good. I don't know what that was doing. I'm not sure what benefit it gives to the aliens or the servants, but I don't want it, whatever it is.
Our associates are now in charge.
All right, we have Afghanistan. I'm going to switch this to running economy and a little bit of welfare. And we'll continue on.
We're in control here.
And we took the rest of Iran. So we've got that now, economy and welfare. All right, and Somalia's been conquered by Japan, but it's been annexed by Ethiopia. And so we will then continue on with our conquering. We probably want to try and take Eritrea at some point in the near future. I don't know. I'm just gonna try and start taking all of these countries. So Kenya is going to be our next target. They are allied to South Sudan. I think we did that, in fact. But Kenya is also rivals with Japan, so Japan can declare war on them and get them annexed into Ethiopia. So we could steal a project from humanity first, potentially. I'm not too worried about doing that because it's a torpedoes project and we don't really need it. How is Japan doing in terms of priorities? They're working on another navy. We'll get there eventually, but things are looking pretty stable there. So I'm gonna have Eric try and take out alien life forms in Peru.
Gear up.
I'm gonna have Anjor try to take out alien life forms in China.
Standing by.
Urantika is going to set national policy in Japan.
Time to make our move.
And Madeline is, I think, going to do the same thing, actually. Set up a couple of targets for military expansion. So the East African Federation, let's see, they're allied to the People's Republic of Korea. That's okay. We can go to war with them for now. People's Republic of Korea is not nearly as strong as Japan, so... we will have Madeline... set national policy in Japan as well.
On my way to the capital.
All right, run time.
Lending my expertise.
All right, National Defense Force has arrived. That's fine. We'll keep Ethiopia running economy. Rest value is going to drop to 1 for unrest, so that's good. We should probably run some stability missions there soon.
Policy direction complete.
All right, Japan is going to declare war on Kenya, I believe I said. And get Ethiopia to join in. We will deploy our military. Kenya is at 3.5. Ethiopia is at 3.3 now. I'm gonna just let Ethiopia stay out of the conflict and let Japan do all the work, because I don't want to risk losing the army.
Mission complete.
All right, and then we're gonna declare war on the East African Federation as well, and have Ethiopia join in.
Target secured.
Let's see here. I don't think Korea's going to do anything. They do have nuclear weapons, which is not ideal, but I don't think they're likely to do anything with them. All right, research campus. We can build that now. I'm going to swap out management research for that, and then I'm actually going to put 3 pips into it for now.
Target secure.
Alright, we've taken out a lot of alien presence on Earth. We're gonna try and mitigate damage from a flood. Alright, and Japan is working on conquering Kenya. Let's see, we could take Nigeria for boost. It says, or I don't know what that was saying. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to start running some Inspire missions, I think, just to keep getting loyalty higher. I don't know if, or no, we've got a bunch of alien life forms back again. Never mind. We'll keep on taking out the alien life forms for now. I want to take out the ones in Georgetown for sure.
What's the op?
Urantika, I want to take some more territory. Probably... Do we want to take Jordan? Jordan might be nice. We could try to take Pakistan back. They're in the Indian Federation. Interesting. That's actually pretty interesting. I might actually just have Urantika go and, like, look for a Project Exodus counselor. This might be one. Someone just hanging out in China right now.
Surveilling target.
I will go for that, because we never did finish up clearing out Project Exodus, and that could be worth doing. Madeline... Are there any other countries bordering the EU that aren't named China that I'm forgetting about? There probably are. Well, Pakistan. No, Pakistan technically doesn't border it. Yeah, because Afghanistan stretches over to China. So I'll have Madeline go and... I'll have Madeline try and take this control point in Israel, maybe? Yeah, she's got pretty good odds of that. We've already got the executive, so... we'll try and take the other one from the academy, consolidate control of the whole country, and with that we'll confirm assignments. Let's see. Ethiopia, we probably need to start running some welfare as well, because we're going to start taking more countries, and that's going to potentially boost inequality. European Union is looking great. So we'll run time.
Offering counsel.
Let's see
Surveillance
here.
complete.
All right, it's Virgilio.
Cleaning
I
things
think we've seen him before, not in a long time, but we've got a Project Exodus counselor in our sights. So we'll try and get him turned to our cause here in a little bit. He's got quite the high loyalty score, unfortunately. People's Republic of Korea did an anti-satellite test. That's fine. We can potentially put sanctions on them from the EU, but I don't actually care
Target
to.
destroyed.
I actually generally prefer to not put the sanctions on because I want the whole world to do better. And because the alien threat. I suppose we're selling out the world to the aliens, so maybe that's a little different now. But here we go. Here's the research campus. So we can go ahead and start working on that. I am going to go and put this back to management research that we were doing before and turn it down to 1 pip. And then I want to go to Mercury and check our empty bases. So if we wanted to put research campuses up, that'd be 80. Costs a lot of water and volatiles. How much does a farm reduce things by? 300 crew. So for every 3 research campuses, we could build 2 farms to keep our monthly support costs down. I don't know that that's worth it, or if we just want to spam research campuses and not worry about it at all. I think we probably want to just spam research campuses to the extent that we can afford to. They do cost some money to maintain, and they cost water volatiles to maintain. We can always mine more water and volatiles, though. How much research do I want? We've got 4.6k right now. If I build 9 research campuses, that's going to be 720. So we're talking. So that's a sizable increase. I think I'm just going to build. I'm going to fill up at least 1 hab site, and I'll see how that impacts our monthly numbers. Do I want any farms though? Is the question. I kind of do, because maybe if we build like 2 farms and 7 research campuses. Yeah, let's build 2 farms. And then 7 research campuses here. Or do we want... Yeah, 2 farms and 7 research campuses is fine. And then we'll do that again here. 2 farms. 7 research campuses. And I think we'll do it 1 more time. And then 7 research campuses. Alright, so that's got us way lower on volatiles, but we've got a pretty good bank of them, and we're doing okay. Otherwise, that should hopefully get us another, 21 times 80 science is 1.6k, so that'll be a nice 30% increase in science, so that'll be good.
The LZ is secure.
Alright. Took out some more xenoforming.
Our people have taken control.
And we took Israel. We'll set that to economy and welfare. Nanotube filament radiator. I don't think we care about that right now. Alright, Ethiopia takes Nairobi from Kenya. So Japan conquered Kenya, and now Ethiopia has changed its name to the African Union and grown another control point. So we'll keep running economy and welfare there. But we want to deploy, let's see, the military is doing fine, they're at 90%. We want to go ahead and deploy to the East African Federation to take more territory. And then we'll need to set up some rivalries if we don't already have them with probably Mozambique. I'm just going to sort of go down the east coast of Africa and work my way back up. Yes, we could steal a project potentially. All right, there is one more alien asset to take, or alien life form to take out, so we'll go for that with Anjor. Sean has not been detected by anyone, so that's good. We could steal a project from Humanity First, but I don't really want to because I think it's just a missile project that I don't care about. I'd rather have Urantika go ahead and run more investigations on Virgilio.
Tracking target.
In order to try and get him turned to our cause.
Ready to go.
Eric, I'm just gonna have him run Inspire on Sean for now, because Sean I think is still not as loyal as we want him to be, which is fine. And Madeline, we could go run like a purge mission somewhere, but I might actually. I'm gonna go ahead and try and steal that project from Humanity First. We'll see what it is. I don't think it's gonna be years of research, but we'll catch up on some. Alright, European Union is deeply concerned by the People's Republic of Korea's recent provocative actions. Let's send a sternly worded letter of disapproval, which will cause GDP in Korea to increase by 1%.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Offering support.
Was that Eric or
I have
Sean
new
that got
information.
detected? Sean got detected in the EU.
Prepping for next mission.
What's Virgilio doing? He's investigating Counselor. Who's he investigating? Unknown. Okay, that's fine. I wanted to take a look at Sean. Sean has still not been detected by Project Exodus, so I'm not too worried about it.
Data acquired.
Hera torpedoes and Rattler missiles. Let's go for Rattler missiles, I guess. I don't know that it makes a big difference. We got a critical success on it, though, which is kind of cool. And the Japanese armies are starting to take the East African Federation and throw it into the African Union.
By the numbers.
Alright, and we took out the xenoforming, so the aliens are much better under control. Ares torpedoes have unlocked. We found a Humanity First counselor in Europe. I don't think we care about that too much right now. India ended its alliance with Mongolia. Really? Do they? Okay, they've got a full council again. I was thinking that the servants were in pretty bad shape last we checked. So, all right, I'm gonna have Anjor go and take out alien life forms in Ecuador.
Where do you need?
Eric, I'm gonna have run another Inspire mission on Sean. Sean is gonna stay on Advise.
Ready for orders.
Urantika is going to continue investigating Virgilio.
We'll see what they're up to.
And Madeline.
Yep.
Madeline is going to go set national policy in Japan, I think. Because we want to go and declare war on Mozambique, which we can do. Oh, can we ally Ethiopia to the EU yet? Yes, we can. So that's good. So Ethiopia and the EU are now, or African Union, excuse me, and EU are now allied. And we can ally the EU. I'm going to ally the EU to everyone that we control, pretty much, except for the ones in Africa that we want to declare war on. So we will do that, and we'll normalize relations with Afghanistan and Mongolia. Bunch of alliances. Costs us some influence, but we don't care too much right now. We've got plenty of influence. Let's see. So Japan is at war with the East African Federation. China's at war with India. We're good on that front. Gosh, this seems like such a bad idea for them to stack all their armies right there on the border and not be doing anything with them. Are they healing? No, they're all fine. I don't know what's going on with that war. They probably don't want to move in because then the AI could nuke them. And that would be bad. Anyway, Madeline is going to go set policy in Japan.
Heading to the capital.
We're gonna declare war on Mozambique. And I am going to have the EU start deploying its military shortly. Because we're gonna, yeah, we'll have the EU deploy its military to reinforce Japan, and then we'll just have a big stick of military might rolling through Africa.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
Alright.
Offering
Another success with
assistance.
Sean.
It is tempting to think of our expansion into the stars as simply the continued evolution of human knowledge. Yet the truth is that it will spawn new fields of science, entirely new schools of thought. It is not a mere step forward. It is to pull the rug from under everything we thought we knew. Director Khalid Al-Ashqar, Master's Thesis, Oxford University.
Yeah, so this is a bunch of cool projects that we're not necessarily going to do much with. We might start building some of them soon, but we've already got the tier 1 version of a lot of them, and so I'm less freaked out about trying to get them done. We want our space future, which should get ring habs pretty soon here. Yep. So we will continue to run time. All right. Tanzania conquered. So African Union is continuing to spread out.
We've got some intel on our target.
All right.
Wrapping up here.
Energy Research Center, Xenoscience Research Center. We do kind of want to research those. We're almost done with alien computers, so when that finishes up, I think we'll start working on the new labs. So we have Virgilio's loyalty score of 17, so hopefully we can turn him to our cause next turn. Alien computers. All right, that's done. So we can now do. Goodness, I already forgot which ones it was that we unlocked. Okay, Xenoscience Research Center we can definitely take. That's potentially useful. I don't know that we're going to use it, but it'll be fun to get it available for us at least.
Policy direction complete.
All right, Japan is going to declare war on, I believe it was Mozambique is next. Yep, Mozambique. I'm not sure how these are sorted. Mozambique. All right. And People's Republic of Korea again. Information Science Center and Military Science. All right. We are going to deploy the European military to Mozambique. Let the Japanese military heal. And finally, I believe Hamburg is our only other one. Do we have any? I don't think we have any other navies in the EU. Just take a quick double check. No, we have four navies. Oh yes, St. Petersburg. So we can deploy a 4th army. So those will get there soon. We'll let those heal up. And continue time.
Target secured.
Alright, xenoforming is going down again. Atrocity! We did war crimes against the People's Republic of Korea. Well, we get another we get an atrocity. We'll pay for restitution for the victims, which gives us a public opinion boost around the world at least. But now we're at 2 atrocities, which is unfortunate. We should probably just conquer Korea at some point, but I don't really want to do that because they have nuclear weapons. Alright, Eric. Time to try and turn Virgilio to our cause. How much influence do you need? Lots. We'll put 128 in.
Reeling them in.
Urantika, how's the African Union doing? Oh goodness, that is high unrest. Let's start running stability in the African Union.
Restoring order.
With
Reporting in.
Urantika and Madeline
We'll restore peace to this
and
nation.
Anjor.
Orders?
Let's have them all run stability there, because that's not good. We are gonna have to wait a turn to new initiative fleet detected. Okay.
I will help them.
Alien robotics. Ooh, ships are built 5% faster is kind of cool. I don't know that we want to do this though, because that's not our priority. Social Science Research Center, Space Science Research Center. Okay, so these are all unlocking. That's great.
We've turned them to our cause.
All right, we got Virgilio on our side, which means we have a mole in Project Exodus. So let's take a quick look. Okay, Mandara, she's scary. She has Assassinate and an Espionage score of 18, so that's bad. We should probably try and take her out. Hongyang has Espionage of 22 and Assassinate, so we should take him out. Suhaila has Espionage of 18 and Assassinate. Okay, so Project Exodus is actually pretty dangerous right now. We should definitely clear them out as best we can here. So we'll start doing that next turn. They're not already like trying to assassinate us, are they? No, we're fine for now.
Things are cooling off.
All right.
Violence is abating.
All right.
Things are cooling off.
All right. African Union is doing a little better in terms of unrest. Autonomous research groups. That's kind of cool. I don't know that we need it, but it's kind of cool. 10% boost to unlocking new projects. Xenoscience Research Center, we've finished. So I'm going to go for the Social Science Research Center next. Continue on. Let's get to the end of the turn, and then let's see. We could try to keep on running stability in the African Union. I don't really want to do that right now, though, because I'd rather focus on running some assassination missions. Speaking of which, Urantika, we're going to give another point of espionage to, so she's at 25. Madeline, we're going to give another point of espionage, so she's at 25. Anjor, I'm going to give him another point of command, I think. Yeah. Sean can't level up. Eric can level up. Eric, we're going to give another point of command as well. All right, so everyone's leveled up. Let's go ahead and start taking out Project Exodus counselors. I don't remember exactly who was the scariest. Virgilio was super not scary. I think everyone except Suhaila and Virgilio was scary. So we'll take out Yun Zhao. I'll put in 16 ops, I think. Do I want more than that? Yeah, 16 is fine.
I have them in my
93%. Madeline, we will try to take out Hongliang. And we're going to have to put in more than 16 ops for that one. We're going to have to put in... I'm going to put in 128.
I have them in my sights.
Anjor could technically run an assassinate mission, but his espionage score is 4, so that's not worth it. I'm going to have him run stability in the African Union.
Restoring order.
Eric, Eric is going to... Do we need public support? No, we've got lots of public support in the African Union. Eric is going to also run stability in the African Union.
Restoring order.
Life Science Research Center, alright.
Offering counsel.
Flood in Amsterdam. We will try to reduce the damage. Okay. The AI factions are working together with something. Alright, and we are invading Mozambique.
Problem solved permanently.
Okay, Yiyun was taken out. Good.
Problem solved.
Hongliang was taken out. Critical success. Very nice. Although, I don't think that that does anything really useful for us because they know that we're after them. Should take a look at Project Exodus. Okay, so they immediately replaced their counselors. They've got lots of influence. So we're still going to try and take out everyone else, just because we don't want them having high espionage characters.
Violence is abating.
All right, violence is abating in the African Union. That's good. All right, critical success. Huzzah. Critical success, reducing it by 1 instead of 0.5, which is nice. Management research project is finished. I will, instead of management research again, I'll go for the Life Science Research Center. We'll try and spread out some of these. Panic in the EU. We will deploy forces and pay a little bit of democracy, which is fine. Democracy is doing fine in the EU. Alright, Mozambique is conquered by the EU and annexed into the African Union. Yeah, we need to just keep spreading out. So we'll do that next turn. All right, so I want to declare war on more countries. We're going to declare war on South Africa. Oh boy. We don't have rivalry with them yet. So I will have the EU generate a rivalry with South Africa. Who controls South Africa? Humanity First. So we will go to rivalry. And I'm going to have Japan declare war on Zimbabwe. Who are they allied to? Oh, Iran. Okay. That's fine. We control Iran. We could actually end those alliances before it becomes a problem. So I will go and do that. So I don't want to be allied to South Africa. And I don't want to be allied to... Who's the other one I was looking at? Was Zambia, Malawi. Or no, not Zambia, Malawi. Or I guess, yes, that one. Was I looking at Zimbabwe earlier? Yeah. So I will end the alliance with Zimbabwe preemptively. So then I'm going to have Japan declare a rivalry with Zambia, Malawi. And we will declare war there. So, for the time being, we will keep on taking out Project Exodus counselors. I think we want to take out Suhaila. I'll put in 64 ops to that.
They won't see me coming.
Madeline, I want to try and take out Mandara, which this one we're putting in a full 256, and hope that they leave their wherever their stronghold is, because I don't really want to have to deal with that low of a probability. Hopefully things go well. Anjor, we're gonna run stability. No, Anjor, I need to declare war with. So he will set policy in the EU, and Eric will set policy in Japan.
On my way to the capital.
All right, we will confirm assignments and run time.
Lending my expertise.
That senators demand that we deploy rifle companies to patrol the suburbs for aliens is foolish for so many reasons. Not the least of which is that they may not be sent home when this is over. Commander Fiona Ayawade, private correspondence.
All right. That's, yeah. So our space future is finishing up, so ring habs will be available soon. We want... Oh. Is interplanetary polities? No. I don't actually know which one, which tech gives us our project for Sentinels. Sentinel Complex is a project. Let's see, so what do we still need for it? We still need networked global defense, which relies on quantum encryption, so we could get quantum encryption next. Ooh, that'll actually unlock more counselors for us, which is potentially useful. So we will go for quantum encryption. All right. And with that, let's see how our assassination missions go.
Prepping for mission.
Madeline's still 69%.
Prepping for mission.
Lower than I want it to be. And Udantika only has 61%. Oh boy. Oh goodness, those are all interesting projects. Well, let's hope we get the die rolls. Which projects did I just see that I really liked? I can't even remember now. Appeals to fear messaging gives us a boost on public campaign missions and some influence, so let's go for that.
Target neutralized.
Alright, we got Suhaila down.
The target is down.
And we got Mandara down. Okay, good.
We'll be ready for new orders.
Good. And with that, actually, we can probably have Virgilio resign. Because we don't need to fully take out Project Exodus. So we'll just have him resign and hurt them that way. Because, yeah, that looks fine. Alright, the world is much safer for our counselors, at least, and much more dangerous for everyone else. Alright, Japan was going to declare war on Zambia, Malawi. And we will have everyone join in.
Prepping for next mission.
And then the Japanese military can move in. And then the EU was going to declare war on South Africa, I believe.
Direction complete.
Which I should double check that they don't have any nukes. South Africa, I think, can potentially start the game with a nuclear program finished, but no nukes in place. All right, so we are going to declare war on South Africa and have Japan, and I don't actually want Iran to join in. Whatever. And Israel, sure, we'll just have everyone join the war. We'll go take Johannesburg. Civil defense programs. Population loss and GDP damage from nuclear strikes reduced. Advanced climate modeling lets us boost the welfare priority. That's cool. All right. I think with that we should wrap up for now. We're getting a lot closer to our CP cap again, which is great. And our research should speed up here soon once those buildings on Mercury finish. How long do we have? Oh, that's the farm. December, so in a month. But we'll pick up with that next time. We'll keep on unifying Africa. We'll keep on trying to get our rings finished so that we can actually get the Sentinel complexes built. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a good rest of your day. Bye now.